Well, hello gorgeous people. Happy 1st of October. Sorry, I'm literally pulling a tissue out of my little bag of tissues that I'm carrying around in my bag currently because I am down bad. I've been struck with the cold, flu, lurgy, whatever it is that's been going around that we've literally all had. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. Yes, apologies for the sound of me. I was hoping I would be sounding a bit better by now. And also, specs are on today, distracting from the fact that I have got the world's worst sty again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've got a dodgy batch of contact lenses. So weird because I've worn contact lenses for like 16 years. What the hell? Oh my god, wow, how was I 15, 16 years ago? Somebody explain. Life comes at you fast, doesn't it? But yeah, I've been wearing contact lenses for that. Oh, what a gorgeous dog. He's a German Shepherd. Hi. Oh, he's got a poppy around his neck. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've had like a dodgy batch of contact lenses, but this right eye is just causing me issues at the minute. I actually need to call Specsavers today and get my latest eye test and also contact lens check booked in. I actually have eye tests yearly because my eyesight is so bad. I'm a -7.25. Just to put it into perspective, if anyone knows about prescriptions and people are like, oh, my eyesight is so bad. I'm like, oh, what prescription are you? And they're like -0 point something or +0 point something. And I'm like, love, you have no idea what it's like to have bad eyesight. Like, I am literally claustrophobic, Darren, when I have no seeing aid. Like, I cannot move out of bed without glasses or contact lenses because I am a hazard to everybody and myself around me. Like, I like falling down the stairs vibes. I'm having a pure like get shit done week this week. To be fair, I've still managed to like get to it, but yesterday I did go to bed like uber early. I was in bed at 6:30 because I was so wiped out. But it's fine, we move, we get through it. I've actually got a maple hazel latte. I've treated myself to one because I just wanted to sit here and start the vlog properly for a change instead of just brushing off my feet like I normally always am, and just say hello and have like a mini catch up with you all. But this week, guys, if you are into sorting your life out and getting your shit together and having a big clear out and feeling like refreshed, ready for the end of the year, this vlog is going to be for you, because today we start the jobs of clearing out my wardrobes. So this week I've got like a little to-do list at home. Today is clothes sort out day and I am so excited because I love it. I love having a sort out. You will all know that I normally do that when my mum is around, when she's staying from Cardiff, because we both love attacking it together, but I haven't got her. So is it going to be as good? I don't know, because I get distracted easily and I'm like, oh, I'm so much more harsh on myself when Tracy's around. I need to go to my storage unit. I'm nearly like fully out the storage unit, guys. It's been a fucking long time, 2.5 years. My shit's been in there. All my skincare that I use every day and all my makeup brushes, perfumes, that's all getting sorted out tomorrow because it has gotten so disorganised for me, which is mental, and just so chaotic that I want to minimalise everything. Like, I'm really, I mean, I do like beauty, a lot of beauty content for my job, so it's hard to have like a really minimal like makeup bags. I have like a full stack of makeup drawers, as you know. I need to get rid of things that are nearly empty, things that I'm not using, anything new that I know I won't use, work out what I'm going to do with that. And then as for clothes, it's frustrating with product because I don't think there's any way you can give like half-used product to, which is why it tends to go to like family and friends, or like stuff that I've just swatched or stuff that I've just opened. It needs to be sealed, I think, for it to go to like some sort of charity with product. And then as for clothes, I really struggle because where I live, the town is really small. And we only have like a few charity shops, and where they're so small, they're always at max capacity. I always ring around and like accepting donations, and they're always at max capacity for donations, which is obviously amazing because they're getting the stuff in. But I do want to ring Bernardo's because it's quite a big Bernardo's in my local area, and see if they're accepting donations, because there's some stuff, like, it's hard with my clothes because there's stuff that I've bought and paid a lot of money for, worn once, and I will sell on Vinted because they deserve to be worn again and have like an amazing new home. And then there's stuff that like I wouldn't necessarily put on Vinted, but would sell in a charity shop. I know they will make some money off it. Some stuff currently in the dry cleaners, which I need to go and pick up at some point this week, which is going on Vinted. So yeah, having a proper sort my life out week, and I'm excited, you know, because I love feeling like there's room in my wardrobe. Like, I am not one of these people who has their wardrobe full to the brim. It is right now, and I tell you how I know it is, because all of my hangers are used. Like, normally I have like I have a basket on top of my wardrobe anyway, but normally it's full of like the spare hangers, and when they're all gone, I know there's too much shit in my wardrobe. And I'm somebody who likes to be able to move things in their wardrobe when they're looking at what to wear. I'm sat here because I've just been into B&M and the range. Nothing exciting, just some like household bits. October is where it's at, first of the month today. We've got a maple hazel latte to celebrate, and October, November, December is the last quarter of the year, and we're gonna have a clear out. So here's your sign to do it with me.
Good afternoon, so it's Thursday the 9th of October.
Yeah.
So I could do, let me just see, 45 in the morning.
Perfect.
Your contact lens check-up first, so come into store wearing your contact lenses.
Okay, fab.
And then I'll book you for straight after for your sight test as well.
Okay, amazing. I'm just calling to pay my dog's excess for his insurance for his last claim.
£250.
That's the one, yeah. I feel like everyone always sorts their life out on the first of the month, so their phone lines are probably crazy. Also, side note, before I get going and get home, I'm due on any day now. Any day now, and it shows because I've been an emotional wreck this week. Guys, I forgot to say, I'm wearing the knitted tracksuit from last week's ASOS haul. I'll show it you properly in the mirror when I get in because it's so cute for a day like today. Please ignore this absolute chaos going on behind me here. How cute is this tracksuit? I just thought I'd show you how it looks on. Also, the guys that have, hello monkey. Oh, are you coming in this bed? And Elsa's dog just rotate around their beds in the house the whole time. Oh, it's a little fly. Oh, the guys in the street, if you can hear that, you know, there's work being done literally outside my driveway. They're done finally, and they've come back to collect like all the high busy pedestrian crossing closed stuff, like all the signs and all the barriers. There's so much of it in the street, and they've come to collect it today, and I am so happy about that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this because how bloody cute is it? I love it. I know a few of you bought it after last week's ASOS haul.
Oh, gorgeous nosy. Hello. Where's the littlest? Where's the littlest one? What are you up to? Wow. So Mummy just rang the vets and paid your very expensive excess for your last lot of spinal taps and scans and everything else. You're so cute. You need a haircut as well.
Actually cancelled his last haircut because it was just after his obviously like last minute spinal tap, and he'd been all shaved at the back and on his paw and on his neck, and now it's like you can kind of see it's fully grown now at the back. His neck not so much, and then his paw's not grown either, but I'm going to give it like another week and then get him booked back in for a haircut because I've just been waiting for it to grow back basically before he has a trim.
Yeah. Just unpacking my case. I've got a pile of washing to do. Yeah, they're not the thins. Oh no, they're not the thins.
You can get crumpet thins?
Yeah.
Can ya?
Yeah.
Alright.
Morrison's?
Crumpet thins?
Yeah.
No way. There is no way. I've got to Google that right now.
There's 8 in a packet.
Crumpet thins? Do you know, Monkey, you used to have to fit in the palm of Mummy's hand. Have you been digging in the garden? Had you been digging in the garden? You got soil all around your mouthy. So I think you had been digging in the garden. So on today's list was sorting out gifts for christening and joint birthday we've got on Sunday. Already boxed that off yesterday, so did that a day early. We'll come back to that at some point. In here on today's list we've got clothes. So I want to do all of the wardrobe today and the top of the wardrobes, which is obviously all these storage baskets up here. And then I want to do a vintage pile and a clothes bank / charity shop pile. The hell? You know when you think that this is going to be a quick job and then you're like, actually, no, it never is. And then if I don't get the storage done today, I will go to the storage unit on Friday, probably after my nail appointment. So that's how the next 3 days are looking. If I show you the current situation of the wardrobes, then I feel like, oh, my jewellery as well, I didn't put that on the list, that's in this wardrobe. I feel like at least we'll be able to see a good before and after. But one thing I will say is when I moved back, obviously from down south back up to North Wales, I made such good use of the space in this room. In here has always been like my coats, and the reason why is because it allows for like my longer coats to hang here on the right. My little step there, which my mum bought me after I reached up to the top of my wardrobe and my boobs split open last year. So she was like, you're never doing that again, I'm getting you a little step. And it's actually the most handy thing ever. Is coats and blazers, like outerwear, and then this is the bit that is treacherous. So I have dresses at the top here, skirts I think that it's all a bit mumble jumbled. Shorts, and then more dresses. Pyjamas at the bottom there, which is overloaded. That needs a clear out because I know for a fact there's probably only 3 pairs of pyjamas that I wear in there. And then we've got joggers, which look quite neat to be fair, but joggers are something I wear a lot of because I wear like tracksuits, as we know, quite a lot. They are bulky, that's the only annoying thing. And then this, which is normally all rolled and very neat, but it's not right now, so it's a good example of why it needs a sort out. This is all like my basic tops, like vest tops, little tees. This is going to be such a good thing to sort out. In here it's just underwear, so a bit of a boring drawer, knickers, bras and compression at the back, compression socks, and then Pilates socks here at the front. So that actually does need a good sort out because again, there's so much there that can go in the bin. I cannot believe this has gotten like this. And do you know what this is here? Where I've taken like a jewellery pouch to Ibiza, I've literally just tipped it all out. And just, it's in no way organised except for my bangles at the very back. They're the only thing that seems to be in the right place. There's so much that can go because it's broken, or like I haven't got a matching pair anymore, just where I've lost things over the summer. And my more expensive jewellery, like my staple like bits, kind of sit on this side. But I mean, even all of that right now, look at my watches, just like getting smashed up by like the bangles and the bracelets and stuff. Yeah, this all needs a sort out. This is going to be so therapeutic. Also in here I have got handbags in there, accessories, so belts and tote bags. That is all caps, which I know is ridiculous. And then up there we've got fedora hats and beanie hats, and then this whole basket is just my swimwear. And I know a lot of people do like a summer autumn switch over in their wardrobes, but I don't have enough stuff to do that. Like that can just stay in there for me, like that's completely fine. In here, oh god, my Demelier bag at the bottom there because it doesn't have another home. In here is like my main bits that I hang up. So this is all like casual tops, so you've got hoodies, jumpers, shirts, tees, things that I don't like folding up, and then you've got all of my trousers from jeans and whatnot, and then just a couple of bits like fleeces and stuff at the bottom there just to save some weight in the top. But this for me here is too full. Like I do not like this, like this is too much for me, so this all needs a complete clear out. And I'm going to be harsh on myself. I always have matching hangers though, I will give myself that. I do like to have everything looking quite uniform, albeit it's a bit of a mess. And then this here is all gym wear. I think I'm getting rid of, let me just pause this because I'm listen to it. I think I'm getting rid of, I'm going to pull out, decide if it's vintage or charity, and then go from there. Some of it is brand new with tags, like it's very, very new to be honest. That's brand new with tags, Boohoo. I'm new with tags, Zara. I don't wear that as much as my other leather one, and this is why you've got to be harsh, so that can go as well. Oh hi, I'm just wondering if you're accepting clothes donations at the moment.
Yes, yeah, we are.
Oh, you are? Fabulous. Okay, I'll bring some in over the next couple of days. Oh, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, fabulous. What's unfolding behind me. What do you want, like? What do you think you're getting? What's your tail wagging at? And why are your eyes so dirty all the time? Your nose is so dry, Bumpy. Bumper's nose is like really dry. It's something I'm going to mention to the vet because that's the only like extra side effect from the steroids that I've seen. No, look, I promise it's nothing you want. No. You don't like nanas! That's the only extra side effect, like he's drinking loads, weeing loads, ravenous all the time. They're the exact same side effects as last time, but this time his nose is going really dry. But apparently you get like some nose balm and packed at home, so when I go and pick up some food for him tomorrow I'll have a look. I made myself a brew that's quite milky for me though, and I've got a banana which for some reason he really wants. I've got a banana and I've got a squares bar. Just having a little break amongst my chaotic day of sorting my life out. worst thing to go in a charity shop bag?
The culture is based on
Hey?
class and how much
Gonna come in.
opportunity.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 charity bags. I'm gonna go and put these in the car now, so I can take them to Bernardo's first thing in the morning, just so they're out the way. The spare hanger box is full again, which means I've got rid of all of this, which honestly feels so good. Also, here is my swimwear section, which I literally got rid of so much of, and I actually found some spare Ziploc bags, which I sometimes use for like underwear or like technology bits when I'm travelling, and I've managed to, if they're not individually wrapped, group together, like my Colour Super ones are together, my Sydney Lane ones are together, and I've like grouped basically what I would tend to take away together if I was going away, so I could just quickly grab one of those and whack it straight in the suitcase whenever that is. And then I've just got my swimsuits and cover-ups just to the left here, but all the bikinis, like the annoying stringy bits, are all in a Ziploc bag, so that's ready to go. Back up here in that little section, and then this is looking so much better. These 2 baskets on top of my wardrobe, these tripod baskets that I have for like extra storage, these 2 were overflowing, so in here I keep my packing cubes, which I'm a packing cube girly, always will be, and then in here I keep my like travel makeup bags, and I've just thrown out a load of like really dirty ones that are just like unsalvageable, and now they all fit in nice and neat. I've got a bag here for Vinted, which doesn't look like a lot, but there's actually loads in there, and it's all like dresses and stuff, you know, like holiday pieces that you tend to not rewear. Then I've got like this Zara jacket, which I've literally wore a couple of times, and I have one similar from M&S, so I don't know why I ended up with 2. So that all needs to go on Vinted, as well as some Poly swimwear, which I hadn't even opened until I just found it in my utility room. Like, what on earth? So that can go straight on Vinted because it looks far too small for my boobies anyway. And then I just need to pick up tomorrow the bits on the dry cleaners that I dropped off, which is also going on Vinted, so there'll be quite a bit actually. So I'm going to get the bags ordered tonight, the postal bags, and do my usual Vinted process, so at least they can all find a new home. Oh guys, it's a bit later on, 19:52, and I am absolutely bummed up right now because I've just had my leftover. I made a really spicy curry. I love homemade curry. You guys know homemade curry, homemade soup season is my favourite for food. I made it last night in hope that, like, I just don't know, I always have my nan's voice when she used to say to me when I was a little kid in my head, and she would always say, starve a fever, feed a cold. So I always remember her making like good hearty like spicy meals whenever any of us had a cold. So I made a really spicy curry last night anyway. Obviously I only cooked for one, and I just think if you cook for one you will know the struggle. Like, you end up with food for like 3 days. So I've just had some of that because it was left over from last night, but I'm feeling really good because I actually got everything I wanted to do on my to-do list today done, except for going to the storage unit. But I'm going to show you the progress because I'm so happy with my wardrobes now that everything just feels lighter when you've had like a good sort out. It's mad how good it makes you feel. Like, there's definitely some sort of like science behind it where you feel like literally lighter. I'll start here because you remember how this looked. I've just put a couple of spare hangers there because I've got some stuff in the utility room to come up, and it's just a couple of things that are clean and ready to go away. But look at this. I actually have a completely empty spare drawer that had all dresses in it, like overflowing. A lot of those have gone on Vinted, in the Vinted pile. I've actually got rid of so many coats and jackets. This looks very boring brown right now, but it's in order. Obviously I've got my Skims North Face there, and then my viral M&S from last year, which I feel like is never leaving my wardrobe. Then I've got like my leathers and my trenches and my suede. I've got some dressy jackets and blazers here, and I've got my long coats. So I've got a long trench, the long black coat, this one, and then the Zara one, and they are all hanging down there. And then here I've now actually got some dressy bits hung up, so like my Odd Muse stuff, which is expensive, obviously, my Tiempo stuff, which I have actually worn, but I'm keeping that because it's going to come out again next summer. That's a dress that I'm wearing for somebody's 40th in a couple of weeks. Just some more Odd Muse pieces, and then these are just like dresses that I know I want to keep, that I'll probably take on like holiday after holiday, you know, like one of those, like a wardrobe, like a summer wardrobe staple. I think the most satisfying thing of all was the jewellery sort out. So we are completely sorted out in here. Also, I showed you the bikinis in the Ziploc bags. That's all completely sorted out. My hats, don't ever let me buy a cap ever again. I know I've said it before, but I think I counted 32 caps. I've got one fucking head. I've got one head. Why on earth have I got 32 caps? But anyway, I got rid of 4. So, you know, I am a cap girl. Yeah, 4 bags have gone to the charity shop. Just some ones that I didn't really use. I don't actually have, I don't think, a lot of bags in comparison to some people. Like I've got like my like more expensive like staple pieces. I mean, I should keep them all in dust bags, but a few of them are. And then obviously I've got my Louis suitcase and hold all up there. But my clutch bags and stuff I don't actually have a lot of. My underwear, oh, this feels like an absolute dream right now, because I had so much stuff and it was all mixed together, and I love things being separated. So I've got Pilates socks in here because I've got loads of them, grip socks, and tights underneath, like brown and black tights. All of my other socks in here. If you're a gym girly, like white Nike socks, you will have millions of them, and any that go off colour I bin, and then I buy more. That's just the kind of girl I am. At the back here I've got all my compression comments. Here we've got like normal bras at the back. This is so satisfying. Oh, all of my little vest tops. So these are all things that you wouldn't necessarily hang, because I wear a lot of plain vests, as we all know. I'm always in some sort of like muscle fit or like ribbed vest, and also the long sleeve tops. I have every single H&M and Zara colour, I think. Same with these, all the same from Zara. But I just really love the fabric. I'm a creature of habit with stuff like this, like basics. So that's where these all are. And this is how it was supposed to look when I showed you earlier. The joggers drawer, oh my god, this is a dream right now, because I've been 7 pairs of joggers, and some of which had the matching hoodies as well, which have gone to the charity. Pyjamas looks delightful. And then the best part of this section here is my jewellery. So yeah, pretty much all paired up. This little bit here, this little cluster, I wear like odd earrings when I stack, so that's just like all my odds and sods. But everything else is pretty much coordinated in metal colour. We've got my necklaces, some like choker necklaces, and then my big bangles at the back here. In this organza bag, which actually came in a Pixie PR parcel a while ago, and I thought that'll come in handy for something. I've put all the spare backs. I ordered a load of spare backs off Amazon not that long ago, so I've put all them in here, which is super handy. And then this little mango dust bag I like to use when I take jewellery away, if I'm using like an overnight bag, so they'll just stay in there. And then I've got bracelets, my rings. I mean, I wear pretty much most of my rings all of the time. The ones that I add are just like dressy ones, or like a couple of other gold ones that I switch out sometimes. And then my watches are at the front here. Not that I wear my Apple Watch anymore, because I have now got an ultra human ring, which I'll talk you through tomorrow, because I'm obsessed with this so far. I had a really big sort out, first of all, of my gym wear. Look how neat that is now. I've actually got an empty basket down here as well, so this bottom one is completely empty. This feels so good. I got rid of so much shit from in here, but look at all the through now. You literally couldn't move that before. Sorry, that's amazing. Like, let this be your sign, that feels so good. In bed for 8:30 in this life is just where it's at for me. To be honest, it's where it's at for us, isn't it, my love? I am obsessed with maths this year. To be fair, I love maths. Anyway, obviously my friend Ella was on it was it the year before she was on it? Last year? God, has it gone that quick? But I adore it as a show. I love Paul Brunson. I actually love him so much. His podcast is one of my favourite podcasts. I just went to take a sip of my Diet Coke, which is tonight's drink of choice, and realised I can't because I haven't got a straw. Anyway, I'll catch up with you all in the morning, my loves. Good morning. It is 17 minutes past 9 and I'm up and out because Bernardo's opened 17 minutes ago at 9 AM and I'm on my way there. What does Josh want?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to get them ordered then. So shall I pop in there today and just, they'll have it saved, the quote, won't they?
That will have a document number on it, just in case.
Yeah. Well, it had loads of different door quotes, didn't it?
You get in black hinges and you get black handles.
Yeah.
You get a price off Haldens anyway, can't you, on the item?
Yeah, well, I'll get the hinges from there anyway. This is a very tight parking space I've decided to go in. I don't really know why I've decided to go in this one, if I'm being completely honest. Oh! My God, thank God I bought extra strong bin bags. Look how cute these are. I just dropped off my bin bags. They're being sorted through, isn't it? But look how cute the Christmas cards are. So cute. I might get the Merry Christmas ones. Only because that looks a bit like Flash. No chihuahua though, unfortunately. If these get done like before lunchtime, I'll be happy with that. So in here we've got this is a completely mismatched drawer. It's basically pink all of my most used stuff in here, so it's like an easy grab, easy read. It's obviously cotton pads, which is normally stocked to the brim. This has become chaos. Like these dividers are like splitting. That's a whole load of cleansers at the back. It's just too much stuff. It's too much stuff. This is pretty organised, this drawer, to be fair, except for my Medicube just shoved there. I love these, but the box is so bulky. There's some stuff that's like nearly run out that can be binned and go. Like, I want to have room in these drawers. This may look organised to some people, but like I can't even get to some of like my powders, some of like my blushers, because it's just too much. Like, I have one face. Do I really need it all? Bottom drawer, I'm tempted to start from the bottom up, is body care. So I'm going to crack on with these drawers. And anything that's sealed and unopened, and I actually know I'm probably not going to use it, I will put aside. And then anything that's nearly run out, or I don't use, or it's gone out of date, or whatever past its shelf life, I'm going to bin. But the good thing is that obviously all these once cleared out, like the glass and the plastic, can be recycled. So that's always good. Guys, this is really niche, what I'm about to show you, these two products, but actually I'm gonna give them a shout out because recently, like in the past couple of months, I feel like it's maybe because I was travelling a lot and shaving a lot. I was suffering for the first time ever with ingrown hairs, and I noticed a couple on my armpit which weren't that sore, but then I got a couple on my bikini line and they were so sore. I got them on Amazon and I cannot recommend them enough. So the first thing is by this First Aid Beauty, who I feel like I've seen before. I don't know, maybe like I've used something of theirs before, but these are ingrown hair pads. So they kind of just do a bit of a light exfoliation on the skin, kind of just to get the surface off to allow the hair to like poke back through. Going with this serum, which I again got off Amazon, if you are an ingrown hair sufferer, or generally just like, because this isn't just like ingrown hairs, it's razor bumps, dark spots and ingrown hairs. But yeah, just thought I'd give these two a little shout out because these obviously live in my body care drawer as well, but very niche like I say. But if anybody needs recommendations for those kind of products, those two products are a 10 out of 10 from me. This is a makeup artist trick, also just got moisturiser all over me. So you want to take your cleaning wipe, get like a flat compact, like as flat as you can possibly get it, and wrap the wipe in the compact like that, and then get your eyeshadow palette and you can clean over the palette because it won't touch the shadows because it's super flat, so it won't get them wet, but it cleans up the whole edges, which gets so filthy, as you know. All my drawers are done, obviously to my left, which I will show you. And now I'm just onto the baskets above my wardrobe. Now one of these holds like my travel size product. It's gotten ridiculous. Now that I've cleared out a majority of this, apart from a couple of facial and other like devices, I'm gonna hopefully just fill this with like my travel size product so I can actually have one basket free. This is just silly and a lot of it is like half used now or like nearly empty, so I need to have a really good sort out. We're finally on to the hair drawer, which by the way is just complete and utter chaos. So all of this needs sorting out. Guys, it's 3:39 PM. I've been at it all day, but the light at the end of the tunnel is so near. I've also got 3 giant bin bags of stuff to take to the recycling centre, but I was having to wash out all the product. Okay, makeup brushes. I got rid of so many. But then I know this is still excessive. Hi. But I do, like, it is a huge part of my job. But is it excessive? I don't know, but they're going to have a deep clean. I'll probably do that at some point next week. And then as for the perfumes, again, ignore this. I need to dust and clean everywhere now that I've had a good clean of things. But look at that. I literally got rid of anything that had like basically one tiny spray and it will be gone. I've rinsed out and put into the bag for the recycling centre for the glass. And then the hair drawer actually opens now. So I've got my clips that I condensed, hair grips, which you can never have too many of because they go missing all the time. Got all my product here. I got rid of so much product that I don't use. Like, this is all stuff that I adore, know and love. I put combs in this one because I got rid of the hairbands that I never wear. I bought them for Pilates, but they don't suit me, so just got rid. All my actual bobbles are in here, and then my brushes I completely condensed. You should have seen how much hair came out of these brushes. This is my top drawer now where everything was just mismatched. So I've got my cotton pads, my makeup wipes, so they're all in a good place, and then I've got cleansers and toners here. I got rid of so many. I have a complete empty section of the drawer. This, I am obsessed with the drawer right now because I've condensed so much skincare. This is so much better. I had like 2, like both of these I snapped out, which is so annoying. These were both full of like serums, retinols and stuff, and like I say, I've only got one face. I didn't need that much product, and by the time I get around to using it, so I've put loads aside that was unopened. I've got serums and retinols there. I know it's still a lot, but this is me we're talking about. And then all my moisturisers in this section here. Yeah, I've just got eye creams, lip balms and eye patches. And then here I've got all my SPFs, like face SPFs. And then all these sheet masks were actually in one of those baskets on top of my wardrobe with my travel bits. And now they're here and easily accessible. Makeup was a right condensement. Like, look how much room I've got there now compared to before. So I've put all my foundations and skin tints here, concealers, and then cream bronzers, cream blushes here. At the back I've got my skin prep, loose powders and bronzers, and then I've got my setting sprays and any other liquid product, and just some leftover loose powders at the back there that don't fit in here, but I'm so happy with that. And then even down here I've condensed products so much. Lip liners, I got rid of so many that had gone like off at the end, got rid of some dried up mascara. The lip product, look how much I got rid of. It's all completely empty at the back there. This is so hard for me to condense because I adore my body care products, as we know. But I've got all my oils here basically, a few other daily essentials like my deodorants and stuff like that, and then I've got all of my body creams here, and then at the back there I've got my body SPFs, which obviously come on holiday with me, but it's not that time of year right now. Although it's been a long day sitting in here sorting through product, washing things out, I'm so happy with how everything's turned out. These are the baskets that live on top of my wardrobe, and I've condensed everything. This is one that was full of my travel stuff. I mean, some stuff is spilt, but you can't see it from the outside, so it's completely fine. There's just some containers that I've taken out of my cosmetics drawers that I don't need anymore, so that'll just sit on top of my wardrobe empty. And then I've managed to condense all of my travel bits, which is just so easy as somebody that travels a lot, obviously, to have like these quick grab pieces, like not amongst my skincare, because obviously they're minis of everything, but just for me to quickly get like a mini hair mist or a mini Tatcha cream or a mini micellar water, like mini deodorants, razors, like this is all like my travel stuff. And then I've just put a couple of like unused devices that I'm yet to open here. And then here I have actually taken all of like my medical bits out of my drawer, which was in with my contact lenses in my like side table over there, and I just want contact lenses in that drawer. So I've put all of my like any paracetamol, cold and flu stuff. I've always had packs of tissues because I'm such an old woman. Always have antibacterial wipes, and then I mean, how much arnica and silicone gel does one girl need? I simply adore this little Timpson's hut that does my dry cleaning for me. I just come to pick this up. Got the goods. I'm in Sainsbury's random bits, and these were new and they look so good. I'm gonna have to try them. I picked up a few for the fridge. And the final errand of the day, because Monkey's only got about a day or two left in his food, is to hope that they've got the Chihuahua food in stock. They normally ring me when it comes in, but they haven't this week. Guys, look at this pumpkin hat and tell me that wouldn't fit perfectly on Bumper's head. No. Oh, Flash would love that. I know they've got enough. I know I've bought them Halloween toys like every time I've been to Home Sense. Oh, stop. How cute is this range? It's called Max Made Me. Pets at Home X Max Made Me. Look how thin that collar is. I mean, obviously not for Bumper because this is a girly one, but if they had like another print, that is the exact like thinness that Bumper's puppy collar used to be. Anyway, let's remember what we came for. Ah, yes, it's here. Fabulous. Shall I get 2 bags? Yeah, I'll get 2 just so he's got it then. Good morning, happy Friday. It's the end of the week. Because someone just explained to me why yesterday booking a trip to the recycling centre at 9 AM, before 9 AM, sorry, a slot, seemed like such a great idea. And I've literally had to battle with, I think, 3 primary schools and a high school this morning, like people getting dropped off outside. Honestly, I was sat in traffic before, so I'm going to miss my slot. But we're making it, it's fine, I'm nearly there. So yeah, I've been up since early, but I did actually debate going to the gym, and I was like, no, because I'm only just actually feeling a bit more myself today. So I didn't want to prematurely like return to exercise with the potential of making myself feel worse. So I just sat and had a really chilled morning. I scribbled off all the things that I've done in the, what was that down there? In my to-do list, and then I took the dogs around the block. So yeah, I took the dogs out, chain drank cups of tea, and tick things off my to-do list from the past couple of days, which felt so good. I actually did a couple of extra things, so you know when you add things to your to-do list so you can cross them off. I literally did that this morning. But yeah, I'm feeling loads better. My eyes pretty much back to normal. I've still avoided the area with mascara. I'm gonna go and drop shit off at the recycling centre, and then I'm getting my nails done at 10:30 today. So even though it's been a week of getting shit done and sorting my life out, I have got one little pamper session booked in. The guys literally said to me, not you again. And sometimes like they make you do it yourself, but if like you're the first one here at 9 AM, they always help. Just under an hour before I need to leave for my I was gonna say hair appointment, but nail appointment. So I'm just gonna get some little things done. And I've kept somewhere, oh it's here, I kept something to show you before I put it in the bin. It isn't an ad or anything, but long story short, I think Ultra Human is like the American version of like our Aura ring. You know, you've been seeing the Aura ring absolutely everywhere. I think that's like a UK base and like UK ring, and then Ultra Human was like the original like OG America one. So I think that's right. But yeah, they reached out to Amy at my management who's after all of my work and asked if they could gift me one, which is so kind. And with gifting there's like never any obligation to like share it or talk about it. Yeah, the Apple Watch drives me insane. My boyfriend's got a Garmin and to be fair it's incredible. Like the battery life is like 3 weeks, which is wild. But Apple Watches for me die, and my Apple Watch dies like every day, if not every couple of days. I'm like, how do you track your sleep with it when you cannot wear it overnight? Like you basically have to put it on charge every night. I would take it off as soon as my workout was done to put my cartier on, unless I was to wear 2 watches and I'd look a bit silly. I thought maybe a ring is my answer. Obviously I take all my jewellery off for the gym, but you can buy little silicone protective covers on Amazon for when you're in the gym if you like lift, because obviously imagine it on a barbell, it would literally like scratch, so you can buy like protection for it. So I thought maybe this would be the way to go for me, because it's something I can literally wear all the time when I've got my cartier on. So I was buzzing when they reached out and asked if they could send me one. Send you like this Ultra Human Air ring sizing kit, and it's got all, well it's actually first of all got the colours, I'll show you. Obviously I went for Brown Gold because I primarily wear gold. And then all of your ring sizes. Oh sorry, Pamper Jolie. Pamper. No, it's not edible, come back. It's a ring. Can I have that? Can I have this fucking dog, honestly. Anything you can I have that, monkey? It's a fake plastic ring. It gives me so much more information, like a bit overwhelming than the Apple app ever did. I was just looking at my sleep score earlier from last night. So yeah, I'm gonna use it for like a month and see how I get on. I mean, I had to charge it once and I've had it on for nearly a week, so I think that's pretty good going. Just thought I'd show you that. Now I can actually get rid of the ring sizing. Okay, we're on the floor. Sometimes you just need to sit on the floor, you know. I've made a cup of tea and I'm going to utilise this next 45 minutes and just get a couple of things done. So the christening that we've got on Sunday, it's also, so it's our friend's daughter's christening, baby's christening. She is 8 months old nearly, I think. And they also have an older little girl who will be turning 4 on the same Sunday. So it's like a joint, like it's the baptism in the first part, and then like the after bit is like a joint christening celebration and birthday celebration. And my boyfriend is actually godfather to the eldest. So yeah, we've got the christening for the youngest on Sunday and like a joint birthday thing afterwards. So I have been getting some bits together for the last couple of weeks. I, for the youngest, have got, so the first thing I've got, I ordered from my first years. It's this brand. I've never ordered from them before, but I found them on Instagram. Now, just to say, like, buying like baby stuff, kid stuff, it's not my forte, is it? Because I've never really had to do it. So I'm literally just guessing. Sorry, I've got This Morning on, or Good Morning Britain, whatever's on. But yeah, I never, like, I don't really do it unless it's like for gifts. So like I do struggle a little bit sometimes. I literally have to read the packet and I'm like, what age is this suitable for? Because like I don't know. So like God help me when I'm pregnant, because please tell me, like, is that like a baby book, like a Babies for Dummies? Where are you going? You trying to get in your bed? Mummy's camera's in there. Oh. Okay, that was nearly £800 out of your pocket money for a new camera. Yeah, when I get pregnant, like, please tell me there's like a Babies, you know, like the For Dummies series, like Microsoft Excel for Dummies, like whatever for Dummies. Is there like a Babies or like Pregnancy for Dummies book? Because how do you have your first child? How do you know what you need? And that's literally just, I get that feeling just from buying gifts for other people's children. But anyway, let's go back to what I got. So yeah, I ordered from this brand called My First Year. So I got something each for them from there. But for the youngest, who is 8 months, sorry, and is getting christened on the weekend, My First Years, I got her this, which I am so, no, it's not for you. I got her this, which I am so obsessed with, that when we were last with her last weekend having Sunday lunch, she was like watching that dancing fruit and she was obsessed with it, and obviously there's a strawberry on there and I thought she's gonna love this, but it's so cute that it's personalised. It says her name on the leaf there. How gorgeous is that? And I just love the colour of it. But I picked these up in M&S. How cute. Look, it's like a little ruffly, oh, this green is so gorgeous, set, and it's got the like matching leggings. How gorgeous is that? I got 9 to 12 months because I just thought, get her like the next like size up. This cardi literally melts me. Are you joking? Look how cute that is. And also like this will go over like so many things. It's very like mix and matching, isn't it? But I thought as an outfit like that would actually be really cute. And then I also got these. Now again, coming back to what the fuck am I going to do when it's me that's pregnant, I rang my mum when I was in the shop and I was like, Mum, what is a pacifier compared to a dummy? How gorgeous the colour, it's like a beigey and a baby pink. So I thought they were really cute. And then I've just got like the matching tissue paper to the bag. And then for Daisy, the eldest, who was 4 on Sunday, I just got her some like bits and bobs. So she's very Barbie obsessed at the minute. I saw this and I thought this was really cute because it's like a safari, like animal rescue thing. So there's like a little monkey, a little lion cub, and she's obviously in like a safari doctor outfit. And then from my first years for Daisy, I got this, which I absolutely love. It's so cute. It's like this like minty sage green, and it's like a mini Stanley for water or juice or whatever, and it's got like the sucker that then folds in. And then I've also just got some like hair bubbles and like this yellow like bow clip, which is so cute. So I'll probably just like wrap those together. And then finally I got her like some stickers, like pencil crayons, colouring books, like that kind of thing. She's very like into mermaids at the minute as well. And then I got different bits of tissue paper to go in as well. I got like this colourful one from M&S, and then this huge pack I picked up from the range. I'm not going to need all of that. And then this is the gift bag that I got. How cute. I also got them their cards from my first years. I won't be writing the cards anyway because I have terrible handwriting, and my boyfriend's got he's got really nice handwriting, like really nice. But they're just a lot smaller than I thought they would be. And then I got this one for Delilah, which has got her full name on. Anyway, I'm going to try and get these wrapped before I go to my nail appointment. If you aren't getting your nail tech a coffee, then they probably need one. Maple hazel season. Cheers. I recently changed my nail shape from square. I've been doing square for 6 years.
About 6 years, yeah.
Yeah,
You've
6
never.
years.
I was saying to a client the other day, like I always just go in,
Square.
cut them, take them down, and never ask what you want.
And then I'm like,
So,
actually
like,
keep them long. Because you have to have them a bit longer to have this shape, don't you? That's the
So
thing.
I was thinking you're going to go for like an autumn colour.
I know, but I'm actually going to go for a red.
Have you had a knock to the head or something? Because I swear to God, I was like,
What's going on with me? Let me see those ready.
someone's punking me this year.
Couture's quite nice though. I'm tempted right now to do that. Does it clash with pink though if I wear pink? It's quite
What
a
kind
pinky
of pink
red.
is that?
It's like a deep rose. It's not like baby pink. I've got all my appointments booked, haven't I, for the rest of the year?
Yes.
Yeah, I get them done on the 23rd. Because I've got a 40th birthday party that weekend, so I could get French for that. Yeah, well, somebody DM'd me saying they were all the way back in 2024 vlogs trying to find what dark berry colour I go for. They were trying to find the name of it. Back then it might have been Glastonbury, but I was like, since then I get Rosewood by Glossify. I was like, and that's
literally
identical, yeah. Love. This is them with just my builder on. This one's always so perfect. This colour is like if Costa and the Look Fantastic advent calendar had a baby. What's that scent on the oil?
Winter spice.
Oh, I thought so. I can smell
We've
cinnamon.
skipped autumn. We've gone straight to winter.
We're in winter now. Sod it. I love
I
that.
just never thought I'd see the day with you with long nails.
Oval, almond, sorry, red.
I love them though. I really, really
I look
really
like
love.
a woman. Who'd have thought we'd ever see the day? I am a drowned rat right now because it's absolutely hammering it down. I've just met my dad at my storage unit. It's a gorgeous thing behind me, but wait to see the difference. You guys have seen it in some states. It's nearly like completely empty. So one of my friends in my sofa, which has taken up a big part because it was a massive sofa, obviously, modular, and that's just not realistic. So my friend bought that off me, which was fabulous. So she's actually had that now for a while. And then I had 2 beds in here, one of which went to my other friend and another one went to my stepsister, and then a couple of bits, like smaller bits of furniture
and like some odds and sods went to my dad and my stepmom, and then my dad's just met me back here because there was a couple of other things that I wasn't sure if I was going to be keeping or not, which I've decided not to. And one of my other stepsisters, who I've got 3 stepsisters from my dad's wife, so one of them who's also just moved into a new house, has had like my side table and a couple of other bits as well. So pretty much the big stuff is gone. Do you remember it was full to the brim? See you next week, storage unit, for the final time. Oh, it's been a love-hate relationship. Just getting Bumpers tablets ready for the next week now that we've reduced his dose. I don't know any other dog with a pill box. I really don't. The wind outside, the wind and rain. I literally just got soaked, and this is what I get for wearing cream product on my face and not setting anything. I am currently just deciding what I'm going to wear to the christening on Sunday. So I don't really know what to go for, but I'm just going to try some things on now when I get out of the shower. But I'm just catching up on last night's maths because I didn't watch it. And I think I should round up the vlog here because I feel like it's going to be a bit of a long one anyway. And also, I'm really sorry if it's been boring, but some weeks, like when you do like weekly diaries, pick up the camera every week, some weeks are just that way inclined, and I had to have a week of sorting my shit out this week. So I hope you guys don't mind a bit of a boring vlog. I'm really sorry. I'll try and make next week a bit more exciting. I think I might do like a, so hopefully we'll be feeling 100% myself next week. I think I might do like a back to routine, like locking in kind of video about like gym and like exercise and what I'm going to be eating and stuff. I've actually had a great week, to be honest, and I'm really looking forward to the weekend. So hope you've all had a gorgeous weekend by the time you see this. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking around during the boring weeks as well. But yeah, I just wanted to round this up, so I guess I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!